In this video I'd like to take a look at two of the lightest high altitude jackets in the world. They are of course the PhD Hispar jacket and the PhD Denali jacket. They are incredibly lightweight, unbelievably light for the warmth that they generate. So let's just have a look at them and we can compare the two of them and just see the differences. First of all, let's have a look at the Hispar. It's absolutely breathtakingly light. It's of course it's a K series jacket, so it's filled with the highest quality down in the world. The outer fabric is ultra shell, that's a proofed fabric. It gives protection to the down from condensation inside the tent or drips in a snow hole and so on, so it protects the down. And the inside of the fabric is 10x. A very, very lightweight, it's a 10 denier fabric. 10 denier is the sort of weight of material that is commonly quoted as being used in stockings. So it's a really lightweight, a sheer light fabric, and that allows, it's a downproof fabric and so very soft, but it allows the down to loft to its maximum. Every little design detail and feature in the Hispar K jacket is focused on how light can we make it, and that's a valid design brief because it's going to be carried up the mountain. So how light is it? You're going to carry it more than you wear it, so how light can it be made? And when you make down gear very light, it correlates to pack down size. It squashes down smaller the lighter it is. So all the details in this type of jacket are aimed at minimal weight possible. That's why this is one of the lightest jackets in the world. For minus 30 degrees, there's nothing like it. It is superb. Right, let's have a quick look at the features of it. It is, of course, an expedition jacket. It's a long jacket. It goes on below the hips, and there's a drop tail hem, so it's quite long. And a drop tail hem to keep out the wind. Cuffs are adjustable with Velcro tabs, fully adjustable, and it's got a down-filled collar and fleece lined. So down-filled and fleece lined. It's got a insulated baffle over the zip, and underneath the zip it's got a 3/4 length draft tube. Okay, 3/4 length, and that gives easier access to a harness underneath. Okay, so let's have a look at the details. Right, now, cleverly, and for weight saving, Peter Hutchinson designed this, and cleverly we've just got pockets on the chest, hand warmer pockets right on the chest. That means your hand goes in under the down. Effectively it's going into a pocket bag inside the jacket, so it's very warm. It's warm already because your body's warmed that pocket, and it's a box wall construction, so the pocket's very warm. It's zipped so you can stash gear in it. That's a hand warmer pocket on the chest, well away from the harness line. It's got a waist cord that cinches in, and that allows you to get the fit perfect, and it prevents the jacket becoming too big and boxy and bulky on you. You don't want that when you're in a very active sport. You need the clothing to be a good fit. You don't want it bulky and getting in the way or flapping in the wind. So there's an outer cord there, elasticated cord to adjust that at the waist. And then let's just have a look at the inside. The inside also is elasticated around the lumbar area, the back of the waist there, just where your back goes in with your back shape. It just pulls it in. That's elasticated thread, shearing elastic, and it just pulls the garment in closer to you to get the maximum warmth. You don't want cold air spots or dead air inside the jacket, which is freely able to move around and cool down. You want to trap the air next to you. That's why down is so good, because it drapes close to you, close to your body, so it holds the heat. The warmth of the air is held right next to your skin. Inside we have one large pocket. Now that could be it's a security pocket and it's zipped, so it could be used for stashing things, stashing stuff you don't want to lose, but also it's big enough for a water bottle. A 1 litre Nalgene bottle will fit in there. Okay, so it's got all the features of a very, very lightweight jacket. Let's just have a look at the hood. it's zip off. The hood is zipped on. It can be removed. If you don't want the hood, it can be taken off and left at home. If you don't want it on this expedition, you don't need it, and saving more weight, aren't you? But hoods are superb. Down-filled hoods are superb. If the weather turns nasty, if the winds pick up and you really need to protect yourself, it's the head area that you really need to protect. And this hood is down-filled, box wall construction, very, very warm, so it really makes a massive difference in your warmth. It's got Velcro adjustment around the chin. It's got a adjustable cord around the face, and it's got a volume reducer on the back, so it can be pulled in close and give you a good fit. Okay, so that's the Hispar down jacket, and it's rated at -30 degrees C. When people use this, they express a real surprise at its weight. Nothing else is like it. It really is. It's one of Peter Hutchinson's designs, and it is very cleverly built and very cleverly designed for getting the weight to the minimum possible weight that's got to be carried for -30 degrees. Let's have a look at the Denali, because the Denali was developed from the Hispah. The Denali, you'll see, is the same cut, it's the same pattern block, effectively the same shape. It's long, it goes onto the hip. But this garment is warmer. It's rated at -38, so it just takes it into that top level of highest Himalayan climbing, highest Himalayan expedition type work, and it also makes it suitable for very fast and light polar expeditions. This was used by Lou Rudd when he did a solo crossing of Antarctica, and he specifically looked for the lightest possible kit he could get, so the lightest weight he would be pulling in the polk across the snow. But this is rated at -38 degrees centigrade, so it is warmer, there's more down in it, the box walls are thicker, the down loss further. There's a couple of changes on the design though. Let's have a look at them. First off, here we've got pockets down at the waist and at the chest. That was done because it's used for high altitude Himalayan climbing and polar work as well, so to have hand warmer pockets at the waist was worth considering. So we've put a double set of pockets. They're down at the waist, they're insulated of course, and your hand goes in under the down, and that down over the pocket is box walled, so there's a lot of down there, so heavily insulated. And in fact, when you put your hand inside, it's going inside the jacket effectively, isn't it? I recommend the pockets are closed when you're not using them. Of course, it's sensible, isn't it? You don't want gear to fall out if you've got anything in there, but they're closed to seal up the jacket, aren't they? That seals the cold air out. So hand warmer pockets, got an adjustable waist again, but pockets on the chest as well, and they're hand warmer too. So you can stash gear in them. They're big enough for a pair of mitts. They're absolutely perfect, of course, for something like a GPS, where the advantage of having access to the pocket quickly is worthwhile, and it's insulated, so it keeps the battery warm. They're also great for anything battery operated, like a small compact camera, or of course a satellite phone, or of course smartphone. Those pockets protect them from the cold, and they're instantly accessible, so you can quickly get hold of them if you want to check your GPS or you want to take a photo and then get on. So there's pockets there. Let's have a look at the inside. We've got an insulated baffle over the zip, and let's just have a look at the inside of the jacket. Two sets of pockets this time. Now we've got a very straightforward water bottle pocket, a full size 1 litre Nalgene pocket that can be dropped in there. Also has a key lock, a key ring, or a key hook I should say, just hanging inside that pocket. So if you did want to put something in like a camera and have a long piece of cord coming out of it, that's something just to clip onto something like that. The other pocket is again large enough for an Nalgene pocket, but it's zipped, so you could put in stuff there that you don't want to drop out. You could put in anything there, anything valuable that you don't want to lose. And again, the inside is, we've got elastication just around the lumbar area, just to pull the jacket in and make it fit perfectly. So that's the inner. Right, the last detail I'd like to just focus on, of course, is the hood. Now the hood is bigger on the Denali. It's a full expedition size hood. It's large, it's got a wired peak, and again it's got cords around the face, it can be cinched down. It's got a large adjustable chin velcroed so it can be adjusted perfect to get the best fit, and a volume reducer on the back. So this is a larger hood. It's designed to go over a helmet, and it's designed to lock down. Of course, it's always the same, isn't it? The wind comes from the wrong side when we're climbing in the mountains, and you need to adjust the hood to be able to maybe cinch one side down and leave the other side a little bit open so you get your best visibility. So it's a full-on expedition high altitude hood. Okay, so that's a close look at the Denali jacket, comparing it to the Hispar. They're both very, very lightweight. The Denali, the medium, is 725 grams, and it's rated at -38, so it'll take you onto the highest things in the world, the coldest places in the world, and it's particularly suited to fast and light approach. The Hispar is less warm. It's rated at -30 degrees centigrade. They're both stupendously light, remarkably light, and of course they pack down very, very small, so they're perfect for this high altitude work and fast and light approach to very cold conditions. Okay, cheers.